Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War, where it's a real mixed bag here today. Whole bunch of interesting stuff is happening, some of it good, some of it bad. We've managed to unite the world thanks to our brand new Pope, who is totally up for a crusade against Poland, to basically head down here, except there's quite a few crusading armies going after Poland, and I don't necessarily want to be the first one to arrive. So what I'm going to do is good old Prince Gustav here, our faction who's going on crusade primarily just to get him a bit better, because one day, not too distant future, he's actually going to be king. He's just going to hang out here, and we're going to let the Hungarians and the Portuguese do some of the heavy lifting for us. At least, hopefully that's how it works out. And the flipping Venetians are here somewhere. Wait, where were they? I swear they were around here somewhere close by. Ah, there they are. We found the Venetians. Good. They're coming up this way. Absolutely flipping marvellous. Let's get you back round to here. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again coming around the corner in just a moment. So, those... Oh, wait, hang on. No, I remember this. You actually were here. Then because this guy was blocking the road, you're now going round this way over open ground. But that's fine. So the Hungarians and the Portuguese will get first, Venetians right behind. That's okay. Hopefully, at the end, we will actually be the ones who get to mop up and take the Polish capital. Hopefully, anyway. And more good news at the very edge of the world on the east, which is we've managed to pull together a pretty decent army over here next to Russia. You see, this force here is ready to head over here and finish off the Russians once and for all. What they've got in here doesn't stand a flipping chance. They are actually sending a small part of their strength over towards Moscow. So we're in a little bit of a race here. These guys want to take out the Russian fortress over here. Sorry, it's just a castle, actually. Yeah, it's just a basic castle. We need to go over there and smash that before these guys can do anything to Moscow. Though, to be honest, Moscow can probably defend itself too. Let's just retrain these lads, by the way. Hang on, just a quick bit of merging to be done. Also, it's been pointed out to me in the comments, I think I basically missed this. Yeah, the Venetians have expanded over here. The Venetians just hold this area. I totally missed that for quite a bit of the time. So, yeah, Kaffa over here is just Venetian territory. These guys have got themselves one hell of a wide-ranging empire right now. I think they still own... Yeah, they still own Rhodes, and they've still got the Isle of Crete over here. Cyprus, however, belongs to the Byzantines. And they've taken over large parts of modern-day Greece. Though, yeah, Macedonian territory, good old Thessalonica, still belongs to the Byzantines as well. But they are really being squeezed, despite how aggressive they're being towards the flipping Turks. Unduly aggressive, yeah, they're being squeezed. We've also had a moment's grace over here. I'm pretty sure what's going on is, yeah, the Mongols are falling back to join up with the final 2 stacks. There's only about 8 stacks around here. I think there's probably another 2 coming from this direction. So they're trying to reunify with those guys. So Adana has a brief stay of execution. We were ready, damn it. We were ready to take them on, but not quite yet. However, things are a little bit more confusing elsewhere in Europe, which is... Bloody Wales. Bloody Wales, and the Portuguese have finally got it and have also put Dublin under siege. Yeah, the Scottish started to attack us. Bad idea for them. Really bad idea. So we need to fight back. I mean, it's a really stupid idea because they don't actually have a castle. They've got Dublin over here, large town. They've got their capital. Sure, and as that's huge, that means they can train some really good troops there. But they've not just got a castle, they've never taken bloody Inverness. So they can't train their best actual fighting units. And they've not got really good defences. If I just take Edinburgh, they've got nothing left but Dublin. After that point, what are they going to do? Send flipping spear militia at me? So, right. Need to go and deal with the Scottish situation, I'd say. We've already got a little bit of extra strength here. I can just kind of send in a northwards direction. And in Nottingham, yeah, totally. Let's just train some new, good, tough stuff up here. Honestly, I don't expect to see much in Edinburgh. Can't actually see any of that right now. Hang on, do I have a good spy around here? I've got that guy there in Wales, but he can't make it there this turn anyway, so I'm just going to train a new spy, and he should hopefully be able to make it all the way to Edinburgh next turn. Fine. Basically, I need to, well, we took a few knocks actually taking York and then fighting off the Scottish. Ideally, we need to get a few of these lads back home, just kind of for a bit of retraining. I mean, the horses won't really be necessary for a city siege anyway. That's not really what they do. Mercenary spearmen, we might be able to retrain them en route if we're lucky, or we'll just be able to retrain them anywhere. You guys head south as well. Scouts are in good condition. Everyone else head down to Nottingham. Don't need to be retrained right now, because I'd rather just retrain some new troops up, kind of from scratch. Ooh, Norse Axemen. Yes. Some Norse axemen just for some fun. That'd be good. You guys will do excellent work up on the walls. And throw in some basic dismounted huskars too. Those guys are nice and solid and choppy. Right. We've also got... Ah, yes, the reinforcements did take a bit of a knock. You can't do much here, so you just head up to York to be a new garrison there. But yeah, I would say our man there, Torren of Nordby, he needs to head north and deal with the Edinburgh situation. And hopefully, this guy will just head over here because they're at war with Portugal. Speaking of which, we definitely want a ballista with him, just for the sake of, yeah, making sure we can knock down the gates in Edinburgh nice and quick. Other than that, pretty much everything here probably ought to come with him. Now, if we lower York's tax rate... Oh, yeah, York's fine. York will be fine with a nice low tax rate. You can get up to here, nice and quickly, and we've got ourselves a decent army. Right, chase these guys off and potentially just kill them if we have the opportunity to. And would you believe I suspect Scotland doesn't like us? Well, in all fairness, they started it. Now, what were these guys? Ah, not much. Town militia, some peasant archers. Enough to bother chasing, or should I just go for the... No. Head north, take Edinburgh if you can. Let's get back over to about here-ish. That'll do. And lay down a watchtower if you can, because why not? There we are. It's a bit better visibility. Those guys aren't going to be able to do much. These guys can't do... Actually, these guys are a bit more scary. Just because heavy pipe militia's not nothing. But hopefully, as I say, they're going for Wales. Plenty of new troops coming in at Nottingham. Meanwhile, at York, screw it, let's just train a little bit of extra stuff just in case there. Now, more interesting situations. Paris is under siege by the bloody French, who apparently want it back. Now, I was originally thinking that this force here, combined with the force over in Cannes, can very easily take out this French force. Then I realised where this French force came from. It's the force from Angers. Now, the new French capital of Angers, a citadel, is distinctly underguarded right now. Family member, Lancelot, good name. But yeah, 2 units of proper heavy infantry, some peasants... That's your lot. How about instead of relieving Paris, these forces up here in Cannes go and take Angers? At that point, what else do France actually flipping have? They've got Bordeaux, fortress, fine, but feels a little bit more underdeveloped to me. And then they've got the flipping, yeah, they've got Valencia down here. That's just a basic castle, but this is their only citadel. Take this out, I will have significantly hurt their troop production facilities. That's gotta be the cleverer thing to do, and a trebuchet can get there this flipping turn. It's not a great army, but I think it could do the job. Plus, this guy is a siege expert. This is pretty much what his job is. So, you, my good man, together with all the best Huskarls that you can muster together. Yep, absolutely head anyway. Ooh, and Viking Raiders with flipping gold quality armour. Few mercenary spearmen, not much it'll have to do. And of course, take the mercenary crossbowmen as well. That will be very useful. You just head over here right now, slap down a watchtower, of course, just so we've got a bit more visibility. And then, by any chance, are there any... Yeah, screw it. More mercenaries. Lovely. Always take the mercenaries. Right, now you just head down here, put this place under siege. By any chance there are any more mercenaries available? No, we've drained the mercenaries, but... honestly, you may as well just take everything. Take all of the flipping siege equipment, take the Great Cross, and take some scouts. That'll be useful for chasing some stuff down. So you guys go and join up there. It's not much, and you might think, okay, they're massively outnumbered, but those aren't good troops. And this is a flipping citadel. This is, I think, the first citadel we've ever attacked ourselves. We've got citadels of our own. We've never attacked one before. This is going to be dicey. Even with this few troops. These few troops could cause a lot of trouble. Like, if this was me fighting this battle in the defense, I would say I've still got a decent chance of potentially winning. Just because I could stop them from taking the final layer of defences. So, we'll have to see how this goes. So, this Lancelot guy, age 16, anything good here that we need to know about? Ah, good. Faltering courage, excellent. And nothing else major. Apparently, at the age of 16, he's already been tried for flipping heresy. He must have literally been tried the actual turn he spawned in. Very, very unlucky indeed. But luckily, he did indeed survive, so good for him. Right, let's get in here, see what we can do. Now, where do I want to approach from? Because, yes, we can see what the situation is here, which is we've got the lower line of defences right over here, which I could approach from this angle, or I could start round here, close by to this gate, and go through here instead. Once we've done that, however, where are the second round defences? There's one gate way over this side, or another gate much more conveniently right here. Okay, fine. But this one's a little bit dangerous. If you want to approach that one from this angle, you've got these towers right here. They'll be able to shoot down at me. That's a little bit on the dangerous side. And then even if you get past all that, just a single gate into the final. Is that a single gate? No, sorry, there are actually 2 gates. There are 2 gates into there. 2 gates here, but again, more flipping gatehouses. And if the French just fall back intelligently, these towers can do a ludicrous amount of damage to you. 3 flipping rounds of defences to make it through. But I will say, with my trebuchets here, I do have an idea. Which is, this feels like a fairly soft angle of approach. There's no tower here. This tower is quite out of the way. Knock down this particular gatehouse right here. And then my trebuchets could just simply demolish this wall. Screw that gate over there. Demolish this here wall. And then potentially just knock down that gate. That could be the best way of just rushing the flipping plaza. Yeah. Okay, that might be something we can do. Right, there's my army. Looks a little bit small, but so's theirs. And make sure we put the Great Cross right at the flipping front. That way everyone knows what we're doing is absolutely holy and proper and in no way like a war crime or something. Right, let's kick this off, see if we can make this happen. Now, what can we do? Oh, I should have sent a spy over here. That would have been useful, but never mind. Right, hang on. Where have you just all decided to start? You decided to start... Wait, what? Where the bloody hell are all you guys? Why are you over there? Okay. They've decided to all start over there, have they? Right, well that's intriguing. I might just be able to get inside the city nice and quick while they're moving around to me, because for some reason they didn't... Alright, fine, whatever. You know what? Screw it. Everyone just target the front door here. If we can get in the front door without having to bother cutting down the walls, that'd be marvellous, because walls are quite difficult to bloody get through. So everyone prepare. Let's just get a nice view of the... Oh, the trebuchet. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just flipping lovely. And a couple of what looks like good shots there for the catapults. I'm going to say good shots. At least 3 of them missed. Now, where are these lads actually coming? They're coming very slowly. We've got the gate open. Beautiful. And a few more stones following. Any chance they're willing to actually fight around here? I don't know. Right. Well, there's no reason not to move my troops in here right away, just to create a good, nice line. Everyone just start moving forward. Get in over here. Get round here, so you're at least a little bit far from anything else. And I want one group of mercenary crossbowmen up on these here walls. In fact, you know what? Screw it. Bring them all forward. Just everyone forward, if you'd be so kind. Lovely. Just to make sure... Actually, that might be dangerously close. If they turn on these towers, that might be enough to hit people on the walls over here. I haven't tested that, but that strikes me as likely. And will probably just be another flipping reason why citadels are ridiculous. Because the city's not allowed to, or rather, I suppose the citadel is not allowed to fill up that much more space in, like, the battle map than, say, a fortress does. So it's this odd situation where, yeah, it's a bit more crowded. So as a result, while you're fighting on one set of walls, the other set of walls could actually be attacking you at the same time. Now, how are you guys doing? Are you actually... you coming around here? Well... if they want to just get into the second tier of defences, they had a gate right there. That feels like that's not what they are flipping doing. And now they're running. Okay. If we're really lucky, they might be willing to give us a bit of a fight in the city streets. If they do, that really works for me. Right, dismounted Hussars, get over here. You guys, get over here as well. You guys, round here, please. And everyone else is... okay, and you guys are those lads. Fine. You guys around here. Just be ready to get involved. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Okay. The general's bodyguard's coming up front. Concerning, because I don't really have much in the way of, you know what, you just stay here and be ready to support wherever you're required. Are they getting in there? I think they're just running straight inside the second tier. Fine. Be prepared to fall back or hide behind these houses if these towers activate. You know what? I'm going to bring my siege equipment forward a bit. They're not going to be able to activate this layer of defences. We should be alright for the time being. I just want you guys to bring yourselves up a little bit about here-ish. Yeah. Just to make sure everything goes fine. What are you guys doing? Yeah, they're definitely all falling inside the second tier of defences. But now... now what are you planning to do with that? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Fine. So they've fallen back. They've given up the first tier, but that's fine. They've still got 2 flipping tiers to defend. Right, these guys now falling back. Next objective, open up a breach for my guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to knock down this wall, right flipping here. Shouldn't miss any of my shots because, yeah, I'm at kind of such close range. I'm just going to bring this down, and once I've opened up, oh yeah, 6% a shot with the trebuchets. They hit bloody hard now. Are you going to be clever enough to come around here and activate these towers? Because I strongly suspect that's exactly what you're flipping doing, and you bloody annoying geniuses. Right, okay. Get round here. I want everyone hiding back here, ready for that to be an eventuality, because if those towers activate, that's going to start being a problem. Right, get around here. Hide, 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 hide. Yep, okay. Any second now. I think we've managed to hide our guys just in the nick of time. Now what's this going to do? I don't hear that thing firing. How about this one? Oh, that's firing. That's absolutely flipping firing. Okay. And it's going straight for you. Right. And all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a flipping problem. Okay. I could have my guys... I could order them to abandon the city. I'm concerned about these guys. They might be in flipping range too. And if I move them around here, this tower's even more in flipping range. Also, wait, am I attacking... I'm attacking a wall my own guys are standing on! Go! Go! You guys get off there! Okay, you know what? I've decided you guys are going to back off for the time being. You're not doing any good where you are because they're not fighting in this particular area. Right. What I want you guys to do is just to stretch yourselves out right flipping here, alright? Right, everyone run. Get yourselves into a good hidden position. If you're nice and hidden... then if we're lucky, they won't be able to hit us, okay? So everyone just hide behind this house right here. And you guys just get the hell out of here. And have I managed to actually avoid... I might have just killed a couple of you lads. Oops, never mind, it's fine. Right, keep this gate coming down, or rather this wall. This wall needs to come down. Are you now under attack? Not yet. You will be from this, though. Oh, not anymore, though. Hang on, are they actually coming? Yep, they've decided they're going to come up here. That's fine. We need you to go and just hide way over there. You can just come down. You lads need to get the hell out of there, please. Just basically run. That wall's starting to fall down. Once that wall's down, I can move my trebuchets up to here and create a new breach around here and start knocking down these towers. These lads are now nice and hidden behind this house. That tower may be firing at them, but it can't hit them. Can't hit a thing, because my lads are now hidden behind a house. Which is just beautiful. Oh, I think they might have just got one lucky shot in there. One lucky shot in there, but I think we're basically alright. Right now, there it goes. Good, the wall's down. I love Citadel fighting. It's so damn good. Right, you see, even massively outnumbered, I'm flipping worried, and they can just easily just take some pot shots at me. Guys, you should really be running faster than what you're doing right now. Okay, Trebuchet, I need you to move up here, and actually just now you should have a good shot over here. I don't dare bring my catapults actually into the city, because they will just be shredded by that tower there, because the tower's going to have the flipping range. But my Trebuchet here can create a breach in this wall. Now, anyone else firing? Is this tower firing? No, interestingly it's not, which I find odd. This one is... okay, this is under fire. From over there by any chance? Yeah, unsurprisingly, that thing's under fire. And you're going to actually struggle to get out of here, aren't you? Okay, I'm going to tell these guys to go downstairs over here, which hopefully is not in range of this tower, but might be. Bloody hell. And we've got... oh, uh-oh. Oh, that's got way longer range than I was expecting. Okay, hang on. No. Okay, get the trebuchet out of there. Get the trebuchet out of there, please, because they've got flipping flaming bolts right there. Move the trebuchet behind cover. Move it behind cover as quickly as possible, because we need these things. And... oh, don't... oh, close miss. Right, okay. Good. That should now be just in cover. Now move it just a little bit further back. A little bit further back, please. This sort of a direction. Blimey. Let's just slightly move the catapults forward as well. Blimey, they've still got a shot at me. Come on, push these trebuchets back out of range of that bloody tower, please. These lads seem to be oddly safe, I think they're actually kind of in the zone they can't be hit. So you guys just happen to be in a safe position. Lucky for you. Right, now, if we're lucky, the trebuchets and the catapults should now have a shot at this wall over here. Let's see if you guys can actually do it. A little bit further forward, please. I don't think right now you've got a good shot. Right, from where you are now you should have a shot at that wall. So turn yourselves around, please, and hopefully you'll be managing to get a shot in, yeah? There we go. Good. Catapults have got a shot at that wall, and the trebuchets behind them should as well. Good. So now we've got a shot to breach the second tier of defences. And in come the trebuchet shots. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Lovely. Except actually there's two separate walls here apparently. Okay, hang on. Never mind. Right, concentrate your fire on a single one of them, please. I think we've got the better shot at this one over here. There we go. It's starting to collapse. We're making some progress now. Good. Good, 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 good. In come the rocks, and soon these guys, hopefully, will abandon their positions. And as long as I keep this one other catapult at the rear not firing right now, I know I'm going to have, if it's an absolute emergency, enough ammo left over to crack open this final set of gates, and the second set of gates if need be. But yeah, my view would be wall breach, and then catapult to this area over here. But honestly, I might also need to dedicate a little bit of time to just flipping clearing out the towers as well, because I might need to send my flipping Huskars up onto the wall. Right, 60% damage, wall starts to collapse. This is looking very, very promising. We've taken some light knocks to these guys who are just hiding behind the house. But for the most part, this tower just cannot get to them. I think actually, it's got a shot at these guys right here. Just occasionally, it's getting a shot in between the houses at those guys there, which is very unlucky for those guys. Okay, peasants appear to be abandoning the walls at this point. They don't want to be here anymore, because this wall's up to 76. And in comes the final trebuchet bolt. We have got a breach into the second tier of defences. Now, are you guys going to respond to that in any way? Or are you going to basically say, screw it, don't care, just going to try and hold this wall right here? And if you are going to try and do that, any chance I could get a trebuchet to hit the gate? How close am I to being able to hit the gate? And I've got a shot to... Ooh, really close. Okay. It's a long shot, literally, but I might just be able to hit the flipping third tier of gates from right here with my trebuchet. Right. Just in case that's true, I'm going to bring my catapult to over here. I'm just going to nudge the trebuchet just a little bit further forward, because if I could just basically have my guys bum rush the plaza, that might be a really good way of saying screw you to these guys holding these towers up here. Right, are we in range? Yes. We're in range. We've got a flipping shot. Okay. It's not a great shot, but let's see how it does. You know what? Screw it. Missile mode. Switch over to the missile camera. Go on, guys. This is going to be beautiful. Right, prepare your shot. Let's see whether they even come close to nailing this at this point. So, pull it back. Pull it back. Beautiful, beautiful trebuchets. Do your beautiful, beautiful, sexy siege work. And release the boulders! And in we go to boulder cam, and nice! They actually got a hit in there. Beautiful. Okay. Right, we're doing good work there. One of those boulders actually just made the shot. Now, what else do we have around here? General's bodyguard holding in this sort of a position. Peasants holding here. I think they vaguely know what's going on because they are actually sending some troops to try and guard this area. Now, I'm far too far away to actually see whether or not these reinforced gates are kind of close to falling or not, but...
The gates are down!
Never mind, the gates are down. Gotta love trebuchets. Right, third tier is now open. We have now got a guaranteed access point for the third tier. Now, what do I want to do with that information? Because, oh my goodness, are you genuinely about to send your flipping General's bodyguard to activate these towers here? Because that'd be hilarious if so. And the peasants guarding here. Yeah, I'd say the best thing I potentially might be able to do is just take all my heavy infantry and just basically bum rush them straight up to the plaza and just say, screw you, we'll hold the plaza. If they want to come to me, they'll have to fight on open ground. They won't be able to fight here with the towers. That would admittedly be much easier if I could just take out this one tower right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring my catapults forward a bit over into this sort of a position. Bring my trebuchets around here if I can. Just move them to around here. Take a few shots at this here tower. Take out that tower, because otherwise this tower will have shots at my guys as they run here. And also around there. That tower's up to 4%. Fine, it's 4% per boulder. That's okay. Just keep that. Ooh! On the plus side, that thing won't be in the way anymore. So that's okay. Right, turn the trebuchets around if you can. Get some shots in over there. Trebuchets do a lot more damage. And then you guys at the front, yeah, that tower will go down nice and fast. And in come the trebuchet shots. I think they both managed to miss, but never mind. And a better trebuchet shot. No, still bad. Trebuchet's really struggling to hit that tower. Mysteriously, they could nail a gate from 10 million miles away, but oh, that might be a better one. There we go, much better. Right, and that tower goes down. Marvellous. With that tower down, this tower's unlikely to be reactivated, but we could knock it out just in flipping case. No. I think now we're in a good situation. If these guys choose to come down, it's going to take them a while to do it. We could have... General's bodyguard's only 41. We don't have much in the way of spearmen, though. Could be a concern. But we could... Actually, that is a point. We could rush up, get our own mercenary crossmen on the walls here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to knock out this tower too, just for safety. Right. Both of those towers taken down. Technically, this tower could still activate, but... is it likely to? No, I think we're okay. Right. Where are my various crossbowmen right now? One of you's around here. Okay. Move you around here. You're already in a good position. You are way outside the city. Start moving back inside at this point. That's all fine. Now, while you are all moving into position, you guys just stay here. I'm very sorry, Viking Raiders, who have just been continually shot. Actually, I could have just moved you. I could have moved you at any point during this entire process, and then you wouldn't have been shot anymore. So I'm really sorry about that. I could have just moved you. I just didn't. Right, you guys moving around here. These guys are not abandoning their positions yet. All I need is a bit of cover. I just need a bit of cover to get, yeah, mercenary crossbowmen up here, which will do a good job because no one can really get to them at that point. They can do some good jobs firing down on the general's bodyguard. A couple other people guarding around here. A couple other people run for the plaza. That, I think, could work very, very nicely indeed. Screw it. Let's get it done. Right, so, all of you guys just run over here as fast as you can. Citadels are amazing. Right, now, obviously, we will be briefly exposed to this fight. Oh, they know something's up. They know we're on the move. They know one of them's already on the move here. Are they actually coming down? Yeah, I think they're coming down. Right. Get over here as fast as you can. You guys, get through the breach over here. There's a couple of light taps going on, but that's okay. We'll be able to take it. It's just one tower. We'll be past it momentarily. One of the guys is coming down over here. They're going to try and plug up the breach. I'm not sure they're going to get there in time. I think we can get in the breach before that happens. Where are you? You've decided to hold out right here. Right. Get you guys moving into a better position, ready to start trying to get on the walls. I want you up on the walls, please. Are they actually going to try and hold this, or are they going to try and fall back? King looks like he's falling back to me. In which case, guys, get up on the walls. Those are your orders right now. Get up on these here walls. Hold them. Shoot down from them. Life will be good. Right. We're up here. Where are a good solid unit of you guys? Right, screw it. We should catch at least one of these guys while they're actually coming through. More of you guys go around the back. Not you, though. I want you round the back over here, please. Let's catch one of these units. Right, flipping here. Obviously, they're going to try and get back to there. You guys, hang on. Where's the guy I told you to catch these guys? Do not let them get around. Do not let them get around. I want these guys surrounded, damn it. Right. You guys round here as well. Oh, but now we might need to fight with these bloody towers on. Of course we flipping might. Right, you guys. Get on here. Are these activated yet? Not quite yet. Right. Get around the front. Hit these guys in the sides. We want to take out these units where we can get a surround on them, please. Right, you guys. Round here. Someone's being fired on. I swear I just saw them being fired on. I think, actually, they're falling back to the plaza. They're too far back. This is not activating right now. Good. Right. You guys, get over here. Round over here. These guys are down to 96 and steady right now, but the towers are not yet activated. Good. We can get one of these guys taken care of right now. Get in here, and bring up a scout. I want a scout here to chase these guys down. I don't want any of them getting away. So, round here, round here, round here, round here, and in the side, please. There we are. I'm not sure whether they really got the charge bonus. They were probably too close, but they're sort of surrounded. They're into shaken right now, and we have got some lovely armor-piercing stuff on these lads. So, these are dismounted nobles. This is the most dangerous thing on the field. I'm going to take it out right now. Marvellous. And at this point, yeah, they've kind of been a bit stupid here. They should have fallen back again and tried to hold these walls. Then I really would have had little choice but to actually do some fighting while under the defense of the towers, but they've kind of fallen back over here instead. Fine. And they have indeed broken. The scouts are almost with us. Make sure we capture these guys. Please, scouts, just chase them down. Thank you very, very much. They are going to go over in, weirdly, that sort of a direction. Are we good? Scouts, just make sure they don't get away, please. Just make sure they don't get away. Marvellous. Now, these guys now can probably... I'm guessing you didn't have a shot. By any chance you have a shot? No, they don't happen to have a shot. It'd be hilarious if they did. Right, also, some of you are here. Doesn't help. Right, you guys, fall down here, please. Despite the fact I specifically brought light cavalry to chase these guys down, the light cavalry have done a terrible job catching up to them. Ah, they've finally done it. No, they haven't. Chasing down AI seemed much worse in Medieval 2 than in Rome 1 to my mind. Sometimes it seemed very, very dodgy indeed. Just, okay, run over here. Run over here. Right. Now go for them. There we go. Now you've got it. Right, heavy infantry, draw up right in front of their front gate, please. Nice and quickly to provide some nice cover while my crossbowmen get on the final set of walls. And if there's any movement, just get inside, because I don't want these guys activating any of the towers. Right, third gateway falls to us. My men run inside, form a defensive perimeter, which will allow my crossbowmen to get up top of the walls. Any response? Not yet. If they were clever, they'd move the peasants over to here to activate these two towers, so this was constantly firing down on me, but we're okay for the time being. But you see what I mean? This was against flipping 4 units. 4 units, one of which was peasants, and I've had a lot of trouble. It's taken a lot of tactical thinking to get up here without taking big losses from the wall defences. Citadels are amazing. Especially as unlike fortresses, if the enemy's approaching from the right angle, like one line of defences can actually be helping out with the previous line of defences. You can basically, like, you know, if they'd actually put a proper defensive force on the first wall, and I didn't have the siege equipment, I'd have had to have fought them on the first wall, while the second wall's towers were also firing at me at the same time as the first wall's towers. Right. Crossbows in position, in which case we know what they want to do. We want you guys to fire down on these lads, please. So prepare to fire from above, and we will just wait for the swish, swish, swish of the crossbow bolts. Need to load up their crossbows, and then these poor dismounted feudal knights are going to run into trouble very, very quickly indeed. And in comes the hail of bolts, down from 120 straight down to... oh, bloody hell, down to 70. They lost 50 men in a single volley. That's a lot of dead French, folks. Right, down here, continue firing, and the second volley will do not quite as much, understandably. Down to 50 odd, already to shaken. They're charging over there, and they've broken immediately. Right, so change your target over to here, please. Where are you guys going? Are you abandoning the Citadel right now? Is that what you're doing? Because, is that what you want to do? Are you sure? Okay. That's okay then. Where are you going? Ah, they're going for these scouts. Well, screw them. No, scouts. Maybe just get out of here. Maybe just run. Maybe don't fight those guys. Maybe kind of, you know, let them fall back or whatever. Right. So, while they're wasting their time doing that... and while they've sort of accidentally been clever enough to activate the flipping towers, albeit only for a second, right, get on these peasants. I want them broken, please. And you get over here and activate these guys. Right, so they've actually decided to come up onto the walls with the flipping peasants, which is fascinating. So we'll take a few knocks from that, unfortunately. These guys, meanwhile, have run around here. And now, okay, you guys just get forward. Everyone get forward. These guys are now gonna, if they want to fight me here, then my guys can just shoot down on them. Right, yeah, just hold these guys here. Get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here. And now everyone else, yeah, just focus on these lads, please. Excellent. They've sort of accidentally put their king into a really, really bad position. And these two guys around here can deal with the peasants and hold them in place. Meanwhile, dismounted Hussars now actually hold the plaza. Let's just have these ready as reinforcements. But at this point... oh, yeah. Oh, the crossbows are doing far, far better work. Oh, no. That was an interesting flanking maneuver that didn't quite work. No. No. These guys get killed to the last man. The general's broken, but he gets finished off all right. And down he goes. Beautiful. Well done. Well flipping done. Oh, I think he's fighting to the death now. Fighting to the death. But I'm not sure that's going to last. No, peasants holding still here. The peasants have broken as well. You go for these guys. You fall back a little bit. You guys just keep firing at the general's bodyguard, please. Keep him going down. And I think that's down to flipping. Is that down to 2? Is that the last 2? Last 0, in fact. Marvellous. And what's left? It's 2 peasants. A peasant was the last man. Where is he? Where's the last one? Is he in there somewhere? I think there's... Yes, there he is. There he is. There's the last guy. No, 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 no. He gets a coward's death. Everyone open fire. You guys thinking, oh my god, it's a miracle. The Danish, they're falling back. They're fleeing before me. I've done it. I've saved the town. I've saved the noble French Citadel of Angers. Truly my name will be... Oh, never mind.
All civilized peoples will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I like it when the narrator man says that would have been taking on France, because it feels like it's a subtle dig at France, calling them not civilized. Oh, poor Lancelot. I tell you what, going through flipping 3 layers of citadel defences from a narrow approach, I will take 108 down, quite frankly. And Angers falls into my hands. Beautiful. How many people are here? Feels like it must be about 12,000. May as well sack it, quite frankly, just for the extra money, because I don't need it to grow. So quickly repair that up. Now, what does this actually have here? Swordsmith's Guild, very, very useful indeed. Oh, it had flipping ballista towers. No wonder the Viking raids were going down so fast. Right, it was even more dangerous. Barracks. Everyone loves barracks. Together with an archery range, barren stables. Oh, yeah. This is just flipping beautiful. But only a basic blacksmith. Fine. Could give it a castle library if I want to train diplomats and spies here. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, this was a really, really nice little facility for the French. And we've taken it off them. Marvellous. And as this is probably going to be our biggest, most important training facility in this entire area. Let's see, marksmanship. Ooh. I could have mounted crossbowmen. They're not really that useful for how much effort it costs to actually get them. But they are fun. Or, no, actually, a proper, seriously heavy, hardcore spear wall. Yeah, screw it. Let's spend some money on an armory. Now, what can be retrained, if anything? Well, I can partly retrain you lads, apparently, though I'm lacking in the men for the most part. Yeah, retrain you, retrain the trebuchet, and get the weapons of my general up a bit, just in case he needs to do a big charge at some point. Right. And actually, I think have we yes! We've done it! We've technically reunified the Northern Empire in the stupidest way imaginable, which is, if you look here, Milan in Genoa shares a land border with Marseille, which has a land border with Toulouse, which has a land border with Angers, which then links up with the rest of the empire via this thin little land border up here to Riga, via Vikingrad into the main Russian Empire. And you know what the fun thing is? If I could just take the settlements over here and over here, then technically Yerevan shares a land border with Adana. I could create a single unified empire, so you could, if you wanted to, take a camel from Dongola all the flipping way up here through Russia. Your camel probably dies and you switch over to like a horse or something at that point. And then actually, like, you know, all the way around here, through France, round the south of France, over here. Poor Dijon. Dijon's flipping surrounded at this point. I assume this is where the French king, the useless French king still is. And at this point he's just flipping surrounded, probably thinking, I probably shouldn't have actively encouraged the Danish to take out the actual competent previous king, should I know. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Still, let's just quickly get a few more troops in production here. Actually, you know what? Norse swordsman, nice and cheap. I just want a little bit more at Cannes. Angers is looking very, very nicely. And now I own the place, I can insist it is actually correctly pronounced as Angers. That seems accurate to me. But as for Paris, well, you guys are going to have to defend yourselves, unfortunately. These guys here have 2 rams. 2 rams, a whole bunch of dismantled noble knights. Those guys will fight hard on the walls, to be honest. And possibly reinforcements are coming in. But we have got ourselves Swordstaff Militia and great big walls here. Great big flipping walls. I think Paris can cope. But I might want to consider maybe sending some reinforcements there next turn just in case. Just in flipping case, okay? So, over at Iron Einstein, maybe just get a little bit more in production just on the safe side, okay? And I think that's just about everything we can do this turn, because, yeah, the next big thing we're waiting on now is, well, one, we need to wait and see whether the Moors are about to make yet another flipping move against Corsica, which they might well do, and maybe just in case, I wouldn't mind just having a few more archers, and I wish I could train some proper spearmen, but no, you just don't bloody get any proper spearmen when you're the Danes, unfortunately. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have... How much heavy infantry do I have? Actually, I've got a fair bit of heavy infantry. Maybe just 2 more Norse archers just to be safe, given they are generally good all-rounders, as well as being very good on the walls. But really, I'd like these guys to get up to 4,500 as soon as possible, which is why I'm giving them the crop rotation. Because, yeah, the faster they grow, the faster I can get the second tier of defences up, and then their stupid never-ending assaults won't be anywhere near as dangerous. Ooh, and Genoa finished its docklands. Oh, Genoa's making lovely money right now, and is also a huge city with a population of 22,000 and falling. Because, yeah, we kind of got it breathed up to 24,000 with the help of a really chivalrous guy. Now it's just falling back again. Oh, and I forgot, technically we are actually at war with flipping Hungary right now. Because, yeah, they decided to flipping attack our bloody port for no well-explained reason. With their ship that they trained at their one port over flipping here. And then sent all the way round to the flipping Western Mediterranean, you stupid bastards. Right. Let's see what goes on here. Ah, yes, and I did actually have an assassin heading over to that to go over there. Sorry, I forgot about him. Right, need to take out more flipping Inquisitors. Inquisitors are flipping dangerous. We want them out of the way. Now, France! Your useless bloody king in Dijon and your 10 million diplomats. More assassins floating around too. Not very good quality, and as we're taking your cities off you, you're probably running out of places to train assassins, which is marvellous. Now, big question, are they planning to, well, they're planning to take out a witch. Are they planning to assault Paris this turn? If not, I might go and relieve Paris next turn just to be safe, especially if they decide to merge some of those other armies that are just floating in the field over towards Paris. Though, in all fairness, I wouldn't actually be surprised to see some of them go rogue, thanks to the appalling king. No, that guy's falling back anyway right now. So no worries just yet. Sarkel now safely in my hands as well. Beautiful. Yeah, as soon as that big army's done dealing with the Russians, I might send it south to try and reunify the Empire by actually taking over the cities that the Mongols have already crushed. Basically just following them around, hoovering up the crumbs. The reason why that's a little expensive and not a good idea, by the way, is when the Mongols come through and they sack your city, all the buildings end up like 100% damage, 75% damage. Basically, the repair cost for the city is very, very high, even for the infrastructure that's already there. So there's a very major capital outlay just in order to get those cities functional again. And as we are indeed into the Imperial turn, we now know, yep, the French are not attacking Paris. Fine. Didn't have the build points to build what they wanted to. Honestly, going up against a major, big, huge stone wall when, you know, you've actually just got 2 rams, not a good idea. Though they did have the trebuchets. They could have just attacked whenever they wanted to. Possibly they're waiting for a spy to get involved to open the gates. Possibly they're just kind of waiting for some actual siege towers. Regardless, though, I can now get some actual proper troops in that direction to relieve them. It's not a big force. Shouldn't be difficult to smash it out in the open field. Now, the Venetians, we know you've got a great big flipping crusading army floating around somewhere. What's your plan for that? Also, for some reason, all of your ships are heading over there. Don't know why, they just flipping are. And nope, the Sicilians are now naffing off. They've decided, screw it, we'll just leave it up to the Moors. Now, Scotland. What's your plan? Because you surely can see I am flipping marching a big group of troops towards Edinburgh right now. You've decided to abandon Edinburgh. Good, good, clever. Now, what's that big army that's heading towards Wales doing? Is it? Yes, indeed. It is heading towards Wales. Marvellous. You know what? Let the Portuguese and the Scottish fight it out. Stay out of that one. I'll just let them weaken each other and I'll pick off the winner later. It's fine. And, oh, I think the Russians know what I'm planning. They are bringing the attacking force straight back. That's fine. I'll just starve out the lot of them. It's only a castle. It can't last that long. And in come the Moors. And yes, indeed, putting me straight under siege. That's fine. I just trained some new troops there. No chance they're going to get inside. Big question is, have they brought 10 million ballista again? We will keep an eye on that at the beginning of next turn. Turks continue to just bum around, not sure what to do. And, in come the Portuguese, as we hoped. The Portuguese are the first to put the Polish capital under siege. But, because the Polish turn is up next, the Poles might immediately go and actually fight that battle, but potentially take a few losses. This is a good way of forcing the other factions to clear out the Polish big forces for me. Speaking of the Portuguese, they are chasing off the Scottish fleet and then stepping outside of their own Welsh citadel, so that's marvellous. Actually, I think it's just a fortress. It might even be just a castle, actually. It was certainly a castle not long ago. I think it might have been upgraded. Oh, Portuguese moving around, trying to cut off the retreat of the Scottish. Oh, taking on the Scottish. And looks like the Scottish backed off there. Oh, no. They're not being allowed to get away. All right, in we go. Portugal versus Scotland. That war that never actually happened. And the winner is most definitely Portugal. Good. Scottish have been weakened there for me. Lovely. And I can't imagine the Portuguese are going to have the strength now to try and push against Nottingham. But if they do, honestly, they're not getting past the walls. Like, you've just seen what a really good, strong defence can do, even with the AI not particularly well managing it. A tiny number of units in a fortress or a citadel can do amazing things, defensively speaking. No. Okay. The Polish are abandoning their own flipping capital. They're not going to relieve it. Oh, that'll be very annoying if the Portuguese manage to get it. And in come the Hungarians to, I don't know, help potentially. Lord only knows. Right, and unfortunately that's kind of the spot I was planning to hide in, so the Polish couldn't come and attack me, but never mind, eh? You know what, even if I don't get their main capital, I'll just take the army now marched over somewhere else and take one of their other castles. They've been excommunicated, it'll be fine, the Pope won't mind. Now, speaking of the Hungarians, any chance you guys are going to continue your never-ending plot to take over Nuremberg? Well, they're certainly facing off against some Imperials right now. Looks like they've got the stronger force. And yes, indeed, driving some Imperials back there, but I'm not sure they've really got the strength. Unless you're planning to merge into one big mega army, maybe go after Innsbruck rather than Nuremberg. No, I doubt it. At this point, the Hungarians have kind of got some sort of Pinky in the Brain thing going on, where they're just going to do the same thing they do every night. Pinky tried to take over Nuremberg. And Adana is a castle there. You see that there for a second. Beautiful. A proper solid stone castle. And the Papal States want to come and have a chat. Hello! You guys got anything for me? No, nothing major. And the Mongols are indeed continuing to fall back. I assume going to try and link up with their friends, at which point they'll probably come and try to get me again. And in we go to our new turn. Lovely. Now what have we got? Death stalks the land. We've got... Oh! We've got Plague. Okay. Didn't see that coming. Right, we've got Plague over at Angers. That's a concern. That's the first plague I've seen in the game. Right, okay, that's very unlucky, unless it was already there and I just missed that it was there. Right, okay, in which case we need to basically just not move any troops in or out of Angers or we'll spread the plague, which is unfortunate, because I kind of needed you guys to, like, you know, head over here and help out with the Paris situation, but that's fine. We can probably scramble something together out of the other cities nearby. You actually sick, by the way, and... Wait, does it actually say whether you're sick or not? It used to back in Rome 1. I'm not sure if it actually says that you specifically are or aren't sick in Medieval 2. It's just the city that's marked as being stalked with plague. Fine. Keep everyone inside the city for the time being. No trouble. Diplomatic information. Papal States and the Moors are at peace. Bloody hell. The Portuguese and the Polish are at war with each other. I kind of figured they already would be at the point when the Crusade began, but whatever, I guess. Now, what do I need to do here? I can't lay siege to a settlement that's besieged by a non-allied faction. So I can't actually just kind of begin my own siege and then try and get in before the Portuguese are done, unfortunately. But there's a really strong defensive force here, so I guess we just basically go and stand right here and wait for our turn. At this point, it's pretty much a crapshoot as to who's actually going to flipping get this city. I don't know. But if I'm located... Oh, I'm going around this way. Alright, fine, whatever. If I'm standing here, at least I'm in a good position, where if I don't get this city, that's okay, because technically I could just... Am I actually at... No, I'm technically neutral with Portugal right now. Yeah, if I just fail to take this city, that's fine. I'll just take my forces over to, like, Vilnius or whatever. It'll be absolutely fine. Faction announcements, anything major? All looks pretty normal there. Just dancers and monks. You getting a monk with you is quite nice as well. Lovely. Just some new priests coming through who will be the flipping cardinals of tomorrow. And poor Admiral Bjorn has died. Anything else? New city. Ah, Antioch's ready for an upgrade. Ah, screw it. Why not? The Mongols taking their sweet time. Let's just get Antioch growing. And speaking of the cardinals, French cardinal dies and a Portuguese comes in his place. Ah, interesting. Now, speaking of the Scottish situation, you know what? Screw it. Buy some mercenaries, may as well just kind of top up my army a little bit, just to make sure this is nice and safe. Right, crappy little army there. Let's just get these guys out of the way. You're going to fall back to... Ooh, okay. If I could get on top of them, I might be able to force the actual rest of the army to come outside and fight in the open field, which would work a lot better for me. Potentially, if I was just to basically abandon the... Yeah, if I was to actually abandon the ballista, that could work. Yeah, okay. This could work. So hang on, this is going to take some very careful positioning here, which is what I want to do is be in a position to potentially... No, hang on, where can you get to?
My lord.
No, because the only position... Actually, wait, if I was to... No, possibly. Possibly. You're in that hex there, or on that circle, I suppose. If I move you to here, yeah. I need the main army to move to... Okay, seriously, get out of the way. Get out... Okay, our own diplomat is in the way. Probably he needs to be not there anymore. Good, that's my diplomat. So get out of the way, you. Anything else we need to know first? Doesn't look like it. Nope, looking very good. So everything but the ballista moves to this exact spot there. Now, that spot there attacks this guy right here. Right? Yeah, lovely, good. So he's forced to come out and fight. Town militias, Highland archers, nothing of any note. We can just basically run forward and smash those guys. They'd be useful inside a city, just for keeping towers active. Out in the open field, no, we can smash them. Now, the reinforcements coming in, however, more interesting. Family member and King Alexander the Honest, who, if I recall correctly, was actually a very good king. So he's, yeah, 6 out of 10 on the authority, very, very nice indeed. Born conqueror, chivalrous father. That honest thing is very, very good indeed. Although he's actually a drunken heathen. Okay, that's nice. Oh yes, doing the right thing is core to this man's beliefs. He is too proud of his character to succumb to worldly vices. +3 loyalty, +6 to law. Very, very nice indeed. But mainly what he's bringing is 2 strong units of noble pikemen who are surprisingly not that tough on the defense, despite the fact they look like they're wearing, like, you know, full armor and stuff. They're not that strong in the defense, so we should just be able to take them down pretty easily. It's just a question of taking out his own horses. There's 100 heavy horse on the field. That's going to be the tricky bit. Right, let's get in there, smash this as quickly as we can. Irritatingly, the Scots are going to have a nice high ground advantage too. They'll almost certainly draw up over here on top of the hill. Right, fairly simple formation really. Crossbows up front, archers behind, heavy infantry up the front, and the spearmen kind of spread out in the rear, because I don't have much in the way of spearmen, so I kind of just want them to be able to move wherever they're needed. Start the battle, and lovely. Just start running forward as quickly as you can. You've got the reinforcements coming from over there, but... looks like they're kind of coming up literally into an abbey. How are you going to get into the battlefield? We might have to keep an eye on them, so I'm not really sure how you're planning to get in. I think they need to kind of walk around this way, so it's going to take them a while to get through, because there's a really, really bloody convenient abbey right in the bloody way. So that's nice. You've got a small set of Highland archers, but fairly weak all considered. No, just keep moving forward. Keep moving, flipping forward. I need these guys to basically just get up to you as quickly as possible. Just start nailing these guys. Get them surrounded, cause the break, slam in the cavalry. I want them all wiped out, yeah. It's going to take these guys a while to get into position. And if we're lucky, we can wipe out these guys and then get up to some high ground before the rest of them actually show up. Now, is everyone else actually in position to start firing? Momentarily you should be. Yep, fine. Any moment now you will be. Good, good, good. Begin firing, please. Everyone just prepare. There's some very light shots coming from that. You know what? I'm going to send my scouts up here just to chase off the Highland archers up at the rear. But these guys are going to do a good job. This is just basic crappy town militia. Scouts just head round here, chase off those bastards. What else is up to the back? Border horse times 12. Marvellous. Just take those guys out. Very, very nice indeed. Just get these guys out and around. And time to just start charging forward. You know what? You guys, you guys, you guys, you guys, and you guys, and you guys, and I want you guys looping around the side, please, and also more scouts around the side as well. Thank you very much indeed. You guys don't get pinned down. I need you guys around here. down onto these Highland archers. 55 of them should be absolutely fine. You guys get around here. Horses coming around as well. They're already being shot. They can't be thrilled about this situation. They're already breaking. Lovely. Those guys are going to be screwed momentarily. You guys should probably stop firing, to be perfectly honest. So you guys just stop on the move. You guys get over here. Everyone else, get on these guys. You guys, get over there. You guys, get in here. Anyone else that's like a horse or anything that's kind of, you know, remotely like a horse, like 4 legs and moves fast, just get involved, please. Lovely. You're over there. Actually, you know what? Get these guys to break, please. I don't know why you're not involved already. Get over there. Where's this force? It's coming but not running. Good. We're not going to have time to take the hill, unfortunately, but that's fine. Border horse not doing so hot. You guys just take out the border horse. Why the flip not, eh? Where are my horses? Get over here, and you get over here, and you get over here. I just want these guys taken care of, please. Thank you. That should do very, very nicely indeed. Right. Next up, we kind of want to pull back here. Noble pikemen are they running? They're running as fast as pikemen are going to be able to, which isn't that fast. Okay, everything else is running. Ignore those guys at this point. I need all of you to pull back together, please. So everyone just run in this direction. Okay, and once I've got everyone else moving in this direction, I don't mean the horses. The scouts can continue to fight over here. So the scouts can just do the riding down. Everyone else I need to pull back into a new position because I don't want anyone getting too far separated out in case they get picked off by the flipping heavy cavalry that is coming in. So you guys, however, can do an excellent job just picking off these guys because these guys will fall back into Edinburgh, and I don't want to have to fight them on the walls because even weakened town militia can keep the towers on, and the towers being on can do a lot of damage, especially if there's flipping like ballista towers or something. It's a huge city, so there's every chance it could well have ballista towers. Right, round here, round here. Where are the enemy? Okay, no sign of them yet. You guys up here, you guys over here. Just check what the situation is over here. Enemies coming in pretty fast at this point. They've got the high ground advantage. I think they've not got much in the way of... is this enough? You know what? I think that's enough. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Right, guys, start getting back over here, please. Join up with your friends. Over here. Thank you very much indeed. Right, you guys, you're already firing, right? Yes, you're already firing. I swear, didn't they have, like, some... They might have had some trebuchets that are stuck at the back and can't get through the flipping forest. I'm not sure. I swear they did, but I can't see them now. Right. Over here. Now... Everyone else, absolutely fine. All of you guys are... Okay, all of you guys should be absolutely not on your skirmish mode, by the way. All of you not on skirmish mode, thank you very much. If need be, you actually need to fight. So now we can just basically start picking these guys off. We've got a lot of indirect fire coming in here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. You guys just take out the noble pikemen. They're going down nice and quick. They're going down nice and quick. Looks like these guys just plan to basically charge straight in at the front door. If they want to do that, that's fine. They can do that. I've got plenty of infantry to encircle. Then a load of cavalry start slamming into them. King needs to move over to the right, ready to kind of use this open ground to slam in. These guys are now round over here. What are they planning to do next? Okay, nothing just yet. This guy just needs to be around here. Keep him carefully out of the way here. You are... Are you fighting? Are you bastards? Have you failed to run away? Hang on, where are you? Okay, you're over there. That's fine. You get over there. That's okay. Skirmish mode off for you. Where's your friend? Because we had another one of you. There you are. Okay, good. You've actually done a good job getting away on this occasion. Right, you over there. Fine. Keep going. You get over to this side. Get around the side of them. If I have to sacrifice you, that's fine. I'll kind of do it because it's worth it just to basically mean you've got a good shot. Some other stuff. But there's a bit of high ground up here that would not be bad for you to be on. You know what? Screw it. Take a shot at that. You take a shot at them. And you take a shot at them. Just take any shots you've got at the General's Bodyguard. If the General's Bodyguard wants to expose himself over here, that's okay too. You get over there, take a few knocks at that guy. That's okay. You get around here and get around the side of these here noble pikemen who are in a lot of trouble. So now, you over to here. You two, fire into there. 3 of you just keep firing into the rear. Where are you firing right now? You fire into these guys, and you 2 guys head over in this direction to join up. You get around the back of these here pikemen, start them breaking. There's some mercenary... Ah, you've got mercenary crossbowmen over there. Screw it, let's get my king over to deal with those bastards. You get into the rear of these lads. You lot, round over here. And how's the king doing? He's down to 55 right now. There's another general's bodyguard thundering in over in this direction. Let's just get him out the way. You go joining over here. You guys take a shot over in that direction. And the enemy king, at least one of them is dead. Was that Alexander? Hang on, yes, that was Alexander the Honest. Beautiful. So, he actually got really unlucky. General's bodyguard at 21 already. You know what? Let's get over there. Get involved. We know the archers can do this. My archers, in fact, are pretty good at getting involved when they need to. In fact, it's already falling apart. It's totally falling apart. Ride them down. Ride down that heavy cavalry, please. You guys, get over there. You guys, get over there. I want these guys taken care of. Good. It's all collapsing. Noble pikemen, they never stood a chance, but this has actually gone pretty darn well, all things considered. Just get in there. And I want, actually, you know what? I want my scouts to chase down this guy. Chasing down this guy is going to be good news for... Oh, you've broken as well. Nice. Get on here. You guys, get in here. Okay, I think I've just sent like 11 scouts into flipping prepared pikemen. Good job, me. Maybe don't do that. Right, you're back apparently. Screw it, archers. Take him the flip out. Oh, this is going to hurt you. I'm so sorry. Right, well, you know what? It's fine. He's already dead. Now, have you managed to chase down that guy yet? You are going over here. Come on. Get him down. Get him. Oh, how have you failed to chase him down? He's right there. He's right flipping there. Stab him. Just get on top of him and stab him. You're so flipping close. Come on. Come the flip on. You can just get him right now. He'll be captured. Oh, it's going to be so flipping close. Somebody just close the... Oh, you unlucky bastards. Right. Get back over here and help out with this. You guys get over there. You guys, why are you not helping out your archer friends? Everyone help out your archer friends. Meanwhile, my other scouts, mop up these lads, please. And these lads are now going to be heading in with a nice big spear charge into what remains of Alexander the Honest bodyguard gone. That's right. That's right. The spear's down. Sorry, lancers. And in you go. Job done. Nice. Very, very nice indeed. Good. Little bit scruffy, and we could have done with getting the other guy, but screw it. We don't need to bother chasing down that guy because we know he's going to cease to exist. So you just go and take out you. You are already taking out you. And you, as you're not doing anything, go and get this one mercenary crossbow and make sure none of him comes back. And use the old trick if they're struggling to chase, just manually move them. Then when they're right on top of these guys, then tell them to attack. And then all of a sudden, these guys will just collapse immediately. Because, yeah, it's much better to manually move them and then move them into the attack command. Because it works much better than actually chasing them down. And I think that is just about your lot done. Yep, marvellous. The only thing left on the field is the general's bodyguard. The general's dead. Job is completed. Now, we have still lost quite a few men there. Unsurprisingly, really, there was 100 heavy cavalry on the field. So, never mind. I'm still pretty happy with the result, really, given only 28 men made it away. That's the important thing. Basically, it's just open the door to Edinburgh. And understandably, as the whole point of this was to clear the way for Edinburgh, they are just being executed. Sorry, lads. And you feel appreciated because of that. Marvellous. And the enemy army has indeed routed. What's actually left inside here? Oh, it's Prince Angus with 12 bodyguards. Marvellous. Now, the question is, can I actually pull off the plan I was planning all along, which is, yes, now, this guy on his own can make it over here. He's allowed to assault the walls, and of course, there is, in fact, yep, some reinforcements coming in, thanks to the fact we've got these guys. You know what? I think I'm happy for once to auto-resolve this. There we are. Would you believe I lost 7 men? I'd have probably lost more than that if I'd done it myself, so I'm pretty happy with that. Down we go, in we go, and Edinburgh technically now belongs to 1 unit of ballista, and we're going to sack it for 21,000 florins. And you, however, can step inside and join up with them. Job flipping done. And Edinburgh is looking very, very nice indeed. A Master Thieves Guild, a coaching house. Don't often see people kind of upgrade their inns that far, but very, very good indeed. City halls, militia drill squares. Haven't even got a flipping trebuchet maker, but whatever. Yes, very, very nice indeed. Let's just quickly repair up all of that. And all of a sudden, Scotland is down to 1 city. Or should I say town? Dublin. They don't actually have any of, like, you know, Scotland anymore, but whatever, we'll work on that. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? With £28,000 in hand, sorry, 28,000 florins even, and with Paris still under siege, I will call this a part there. Next time, of course, we need to figure out how we're going to resolve the situation in Paris, and how we're going to spend all of this lovely, lovely money, and how the crusade against Poland will actually end up, and what we're actually going to do with our crusading army if it doesn't actually take the Polish capital. That's going to be an interesting one to see. So, all of that coming up very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Medieval 2 Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Okay, guys, I need you out of the way so I can fish. Sorry. I just really, really need fishing, okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Emotions are forbidden, alright? Oh my goodness, I get to ride a moose. Screw you, you don't get a moose. Oh, I've got an arm. Oh my goodness, yes. Who's got the giant buzzsaw arm now, you bastard?